Welcome to Hollywood Fringe Festival 2017. With over 375 shows and 2,000 performances, how do you choose which show to see? Well, Fringe TV caught up with some participants to ask them, what is your show about?
A homeless veteran who was once a piano prodigy.
It's set in a multi-universe and shows what he could have been had he made other choices.
And it inspires us to rethink how we treat the homeless and what it really means to be a hero.
Has someone ever changed your life and you never thought to thank them?
We give you 9 intertwined stories of gratitude.
It's about 2 guys, 2 girls, and the complexities of getting it in.
It's huge, it's great. It's a parody show while presiding over a wonderfully and great zombie apocalypse.
Rise of Christianity in ancient Rome.
Power grabs during the Bible time.
Love, sex, redemption, bulimia, herpes, the fear of HIV.
Double condoms.
Double condoms.
Henry VIII faces off with all 6 of his wives in the afterlife.
1980s movie, but a stage adaptation with some of your favorite classic lines and then some new modern twists.
A show about my dating life called Fuck Tinder.
Dark comedy starring 2 women who are strong, independent, powerful, and don't need no man to murder or kidnap you.
Untold story of what really happened the night of the Boston Tea Party.
Race, religion, and the voices of self-doubt.
If Amber, our AI therapist, AI, is able to develop into artificial general intelligence, super intelligence may be right around the corner and life as we know it will change forever.
I'm Captain Natasha Trump, and the Earth has exploded, and we're looking for a new home. Good versus evil, Trump versus Trump.
And singing.
And space.
Pete, who gets dumped by his long-term girlfriend and builds a robot. The show deals with the themes of whether technology can replace love.
On a journey from World War I to present day, through musings of poetry and prose, soldiers in the trenches and the ladies left behind.
The hilarious true story of my attempt to control my pregnancy.
The audience is enjoying an immersive experience and a communal experience without clothes.
A gritty musical, a cross between Trainspotting and...
It's about punk music.
Yeah, it's about punk.
And punk punks. Guy who's on the brink of either going forward or falling backwards.
Our show is about nothing.
The musical for all ages, based on, of course, Aesop's fables.
Cross-cultural dialogue about longing, belonging, and immigration.
Rideshare journey through the last 2 years of rideshare in Los Angeles.
The women and girls in mythology, folk tales, fairy tales who have been blamed for the ills of the world.
An immersive dark comedy show about homicide.
It's a sexier, more violent Waiting for Godot that explores the impossibilities of communication through physicality and language.
Long-form narrative improv show in the style of dystopia.
Magic show that one suburban mom called completely inappropriate for my 8-year-old's birthday.
A naked yoga instructor facing deportation in Trump's America.
12-year-old boy Simon, obsessed with aliens and masturbation.
It's all real.
We are an adult improv Toy Story. We are all inanimate objects that are looking to be bought. It's about me, a PhD candidate working on her thesis.
And it's about me, a guy that spent most of his life trying to be a hero, so I decided to have a little fun with this one.
So he flies out the window of my 5th-story office.
Robert, who is working on a jingle for Luscious Lips, a lipstick product, but he can't quite figure it out, so he's visited by a trio of singing drag queens to help him write the jingle.
The Black Sunny and Cher here to bring a little soul to Fringe 2017.
That's right.
Okay.
That's right. It's about one mad act that changed history forever.
It's about adult bullying, gay teen suicide, and the perils of fame. It's a musical comedy.
These 2 guys that hook up in a motel room after their 10th high school reunion in 1983.
And when they get together, though, they have this unseen connection, this electricity.
It's about masculinity, disrupting power, and it's about learning love.
Political art and about f***ing Trump. Not f***ing Trump, just f***ing Trump.
Girl who will do anything to join the exclusive group, the ABCs, and achieve the same physical perfection she sees in the social media of her idols, the Kardashians. Adaptation of the Shakespearean play Measure for Measure, and it is a high-stakes card game where all the audience members become Juliet and they have to play for life or death.
I'm trapped on a cruise ship for 10 long days with my boyfriend, who happens to be Caucasian, and his right-wing Republican Trump-loving parents.
The story of an aspiring actress who comes to Hollywood during the Second World War.
A company that deals with any calculation.
No matter the difficulty, whatever it takes.
One woman's journey rising up from the shit to victory.
How social media can bring us together and tear us apart.
Well, Bob, it's about an hour and 20 minutes of our vicious circles, caustic quips, and clever conversation.
It's about the most hardcore years in a kid's life. It's about the most...
It's okay,
It's a
exhausting.
A struggling comedian and part-time party clown who hangs himself. So the best friend and sister of the clown come together to clean out the apartment. However, only the best friend can see the spirit of the clown still hanging, and he confronts him as to why he hung himself.
Destruction, seduction, general dysfunction, fiction with friction, a collection of diction. So hold on to your caps. We're running lyrical laps with 12 original raps and dramatic gaps.
The joys and horrors of getting older in Hollywood, where the young would eat the old if they weren't afraid of gaining weight.
One time I brought a stripper home for the holiday.
And that was the most normal thing that happened all night.
It's a mashup musical about Buffy the Vampire Slayer and Twilight.
Two creatures who are so repulsive that they're forced to live with each other because anyone else will kill them.
Everything that has to happen with the breast, that does happen with the breast, the good stuff, the not so good stuff, the fun stuff.
The history of drag as told by an aging diva in a crappy little dressing room in North Hollywood.
Multicultural, interactive, musical mystery comedy for kids of all ages. And we actually teach children about acceptance and being who they are through music and dance and arts and crafts and just joy.
Musical parody about my real true experiences with online dating.
My Lady Bits journey through breast cancer.
A musical cabaret that takes place in an insane asylum,
where everyone's living with a different mental disorder.
Adaptation of the word soulmate. So everybody is connected to a string to someone or something.
Mean Girls the movie, Battle Royale, and video games, got drunk, and had a crazy threesome, and invited all the friends to watch.
Bono orders a pizza delivery to get back in touch with a common man.
A real-life serial killer, Peter Curtin, and his wife, and his young lawyer. It's about facing who you really are.
An immersive comedy, 2 shows in 1 performance. Best part, we have free parking.
Healing and survival and of embracing one's sexual power.
It's a fun romp through 20 years of a mostly functional eating disorder.
I love the theater community. It's a rich place for me to meet desperate people to change their lives.
A young African-American actress as she navigates her self-identity through iconic African-American characters in history. Woo!
Wow, that sounds like a heck of a show. I can't wait to see that. Well, until next time, make sure you stay connected with us on social media and check out more of our videos at our channel. Nanu, Nanu.
And in other news,